Hi, my beautiful queens and kings. This is your one and only Queen Dish here. So I am on a little later again, but it seems like this is a better time anyway. So this is the night for my queens. We did the kingness tips last week for the men. So this is the week for my ladies, my queens. So what I do is I alternate between the kingness tip and the queendom tip. So this week is for my ladies. Last week I did the men, which was a really, last week was like a really say good turnout, but it was like a really good conversation, I guess, that we had with some of the men, that chimed in and stuff like that. So my queens, my heart space, I love you, queens. Of course, I love the guys too, but my queens, my heart space. So this queendom tip is for you. I had another call that I had to be on, so that's why this one is at 10 o'clock. But normally I try to do it about 9 p.m., 9:30 the latest. Um, so here I am, queens. Here I am for my queens, my ladies, the Queen Dish tribe, my royalty, my royalty. So for those of you that don't know, I am the author of Queens Don't Settle, a book of poems to empower women. Okay, this is that book right here. Okay. I'm also the author of No More Broken Records, 5 Tips to Change Your Tune and Transform Your Life. No, this one. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Okay, good. And then the last thing, of course, for the men, hello, I am the author of Kings Don't Settle. Okay, Kings Don't Settle, a book of poems to empower men. Okay, but like I said, this is the week for my queens. This is the week for the ladies. Okay, I did the men last week, so I will, of course, come back on next week to do the men. I alternate between the two. Okay, so this podcast, look at me. This Facebook Live is for my queens. Okay, so what I do is I take one of the reflections, one of the poems, and I do the tip based on the reflection. Okay, both of the poetry books, well, actually, all 3 of my books, they're reflective books. Okay, they're reflective. So I ask you questions because I want you to do the inner work. I want you to do some self-reflection. Okay, so you can, of course, stop sounding like a broken record and you can heal yourself and have the awareness that you need to probably make some different decisions in your life to get you, on a better track or get you back on track, whatever it is, that you need. So they're reflective books, okay? So for my queens, what came to me for you all this week is to do the one based on the poem called Attire. Attire, as in like your clothes, your attire. So the poem itself is called Attire. Okay, so I don't read the poem. You have to get the poetry book. All of my books are available on Amazon. The poetry book is under Radesha though. So make sure you put in my full name to get the poetry book for the ladies. But the other 2 are under Desh, Desh. The other 2 are under Desh. And actually the rest of them are all under Desh. So just to let you know, oh, that was Kevin. Oh my goodness, that was Kevin. Hey, 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 hey. He's a Forex trader. Okay, and he's one of the educators. Hey, Kev. I appreciate that. But anyway, so I'm doing the tip based on the poem Attire. Okay. So the Queendom reflection, I'm asking you, queens, okay, about your attire. And I want to know how you feel based on your wardrobe. Okay, based on your wardrobe. Because whether or not you are conscious of it, aware of it, or you understand or recognize it, okay, your clothes affect how you feel, queens. I have a poem in the men's book as well. Same thing. And I talk about the same thing. So really, it's universal. But queens, okay, your clothes do affect how you feel. And you should be wearing, you should be wearing clothes that make you feel good. I mean, you're feminine, you're fabulous. I mean, you should be wearing clothes, your wardrobe should speak to, who you are and who you see yourself as and who you see yourself becoming. You know, your your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. And if you're choosing to just throw stuff on, throw like sweatpants on, um, and, not look what I say is presentable, okay, then what does that really say about you, queens? What does that say about your confidence? What does that say about how you feel about yourself? What does that say about how you feel about yourself? Okay, because I put the Queendom tip. Okay, the Queendom tip for this particular poem is from, and she doesn't know it, but I'm sure she will come across it because someone is going to read this book. They're going to see the quote and they're going to be like, "Do you know that Deesh put your quote in there in her book?" Yes, and I friended her on Instagram, so I follow her on Instagram. So the quote I did is by Dr. Carol Parker Walsh, and she says, "Your clothes speak. Make sure they're speaking your language. Looking fabulous is merely a reflection of feeling fabulous on the inside." And that is the truth. Looking fabulous is merely a reflection, okay, of feeling fabulous on the inside. Because everything is inside out. Okay. So if you don't have high self-esteem or high confidence, or you have a low perception of yourself, that's going to show up. It's showing up. It's going to manifest in some kind of way, ladies. Okay. And that likely has to do with even what you choose to wear. Some of you may know I do model and I dance and all that stuff, but like I don't go out necessarily looking like I'm getting ready to go to a photo shoot or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. You don't need to look, for the men, like GQ, and for the ladies, I'm not saying that you need to go out looking like you're getting ready to participate in a pageant. No, but can you look presentable? Yes, presentable. Okay, how are you showing up in the world, ladies, queens, my royalty? Okay, how are you showing up? Are you really just going out of the house and throwing anything on? You're not having, any type of care, concern, anything about your presentation and how you present yourself to the world? Ladies, something came to me, because I always get divine inspiration. And that's the space that I operate from and like to operate from, of course, is that very pure, authentic place. And so I let the messages or whatever, from God, the divine, it comes to me. And it came to me, the attire, like that there are women that literally are just coming out of the house. Jamaican, right? West Indian. They're just coming, what we would say is like, they're just coming out of the house looking like who done it and why. And it's like, what do you mean? You're a queen, you're royalty, you're divine royalty. I consider you royalty because you are. You are the daughter of the Almighty King of all kings. Hi, Derica. Yes. You are the Almighty King of, excuse me, you are the daughter of the Almighty King of all kings. So you're just gonna go out into the world and, not do your hair, not brush your hair, not even think about how you're showing up to the world. You're not thinking about how you look in a sense of just being presentable, ladies. Come on, come on. I mean, I know a lot of you are in different spaces. We're all in different spaces, and we have work to do. We absolutely have the inner work to do. Okay, we've got the inner work to do, and for you to go out into the world, not caring at all. Hey, Elliot, for you to go out into the world not caring at all about, your presentation and how you show up to the world, for you to not care. You're royalty. Can I just say it again? Let me just show you guys again. Okay? This is the book that I wrote that I wrote for you all. Again, divine inspiration, just like the men's book. Queens don't settle. It does not say ladies don't settle. It doesn't say girls don't settle. It says queens don't settle. Okay? Royalty. How are you showing up? You're choosing to just show up like, or just walk out the house like who done it and why? Like, come on, ladies. You have to work on yourself. Thank you. I Oh, of course. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Carrie. Of course you can. Of course you can share this. Please do. I mean, that's why I'm doing this, because it's very clear that we're not having the conversations that we need to have. Like, we need to keep it real. This comes from a place of love. This is not an attack. This is not to make you feel bad, but we have to talk about it. We have to talk about the things that are hard to talk about sometimes. And I love you enough to have that conversation, because I don't want you, as my fellow queen, no, I don't want you going outside of this house or wherever you live. I don't want you stepping outside of your door, okay, and going out into the world without a care or concern about how you look and just showing up like, no care or concern about your appearance at all. What does that say about how you really feel inside? Okay, I will share the tip, the Queendom tip, one more time. Okay, this is coming from the poem Attire. The reflection I am talking about tonight is based on the poem called Attire in the Queens Don't Settle book, which is available on Amazon. Okay, the Queendom tip is by Dr. Carol Parker Walsh. And yes, she is fabulous. Okay, it says, your clothes speak. Make sure they're speaking your language. Looking fabulous is merely a reflection of feeling fabulous on the inside, okay? Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. So if you don't have confidence, okay, if you don't have confidence, you don't feel good about yourself, you don't have a high perception of yourself, low self-esteem, that is manifesting in your life, ladies. That's manifesting, okay? And we just need to acknowledge that. We need to acknowledge that so we can heal it, okay? You want to acknowledge it so you can heal it, okay? Again, this is no attack, no shame. Don't feel bad. We've all had to grow. Like, just because where I'm at and some other successful ladies are at, guess what? Everybody has had to journey there. Okay, you don't just get to fab. We've all had issues. We all have issues. Hello, we all have issues and things that we have to work on within ourselves. That's the inner work. Okay, and that's ongoing. That personal growth, that personal development, the inner work, the self-reflection, that inner work, that's ongoing, okay? That's not something that you just arrive to one day. That's ongoing, because we all have issues. We have so much negative conditioning and programming, okay? that was not in our control. We picked that stuff up from our parents, and they picked it up from their parents. And so it's just these generational, I hate to say curses, but these generational cycles that we have to break. Okay, and it just keeps going generation to generation. And you know, my tribe, my expectation and intention is that we break the cycle, honey. No more broken records. We break the cycles, okay? And that comes from you doing the work. Okay, that means you want to become aware that, you know what, I have low self-esteem. You know what, I really don't feel confident. Okay, again, and that's fine. Recognize that and own it. Be honest with yourself about it. Okay, don't feel bad. Everybody has had moments where, or should I say, we have moments, okay, where we don't feel pretty. Okay, just because I'm a model, you think I don't feel pretty sometimes? You think I don't have issues? You think I don't look in the mirror and find something wrong? Like, I'm human. I'm human and I'm just like you. Okay? We all have those moments. All of us. Okay? But you don't have to let that consume you. You don't have to live in that space. And that's the difference. Okay? You don't have to live in that space, ladies. Okay? You can recognize, as an example, that you may have low self-esteem or, you know, low self-confidence. Okay, and then you want to then ask yourself another question. This is the self-awareness. This is the work that you have to do. That's why my books are reflective books. Okay, well, where did that come from? You know, did your mother, for example, have low confidence? Did she have low self-esteem? Okay, if you weren't raised by your mother, if you were raised by your aunt, you know, what did she teach you? Did you, you know, learn that from your aunt? Is that where you picked it up? Your aunt didn't have high self-esteem. And so again, like that generational cycle that of course, you know, we want to break, but you have to come to the awareness of it first, okay? You have to become aware of it first for you to be able to change it and make a different decision and heal it, okay? After you do that, and you recognize that, as an example, yes, you know what, my mother didn't have high self-esteem, so naturally as her daughter, you know, I picked it up and I've carried it right on into my adulthood. And unfortunately, oh, hey Jabron, yes, you guys, the men, you guys are next week. But yes, you recognize that, okay, and then you get to make a different decision. You get to make a different decision. That doesn't have to be your story, ladies. It doesn't have to be the narrative for you. You recognize that, yes, I picked it up from my mother, for example. Okay? She had low self-esteem. And so naturally, she passed that on to me, right? And so I recognize that. But I want to, if you want to, which I imagine, or I hope you do, okay? If you want to have higher self-confidence, you want to have a high perception of yourself. Exactly. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, I fully agree with that. Yes, men can, oh, yes, they can, ladies. They can pick up on women that have low self-esteem because your energy, how you carry yourself, your attire. Hello, your attire. I mean, you just kind of show up in the world. You just threw a do-rag on. I mean, as a queen now, okay, you just you threw a do-rag on, went outside, and not saying like you again, you don't need to look like you're going to a photo shoot, but you know, you probably even wash your face. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, and it's really sad that there are women out here that have that level of low self-esteem that they're not putting any effort into their appearance because they haven't done the work. And in most cases, they're not aware of it. You see what I mean? And that's why you have to come to that awareness first, ladies. Okay? Just be honest with yourself. Like, look at your wardrobe. Look at your wardrobe. Look in your closet and look at the clothes that you have. Seriously, like, look at your closet. Look in your closet and look at your clothes. Are they all dark? Are all of the clothes like dark? I'm just, no judgment, but I'm just saying. Are they all dark? You know, as an example, if they are, okay, what does that represent for you in your life? All dark clothes, no color at all, like nothing, light, no color, just dark. Everything's dark. What's going on in here? Okay. I want to know what's going on in here. Okay. This is the heart is where I'm basically pointing to, in case you can't see the frame, like heart space, the heart center, the heart chakra, right? What's going on internally, ladies, that you have a closet full of only dark clothes? There's like no light, no color, nothing different, but just all dark clothes. Like, that's my concern for you. That's what I want to know. What's going on internally in your life? What is it that you're holding on to? What's the hurt? What is that? What's the weight that you're carrying? What does that represent? Because it represents something. I don't know any confident woman that has a closet full of dark clothes, just dark, fully dark. I don't. Okay, there may be, but I don't know any woman that's confident like that, who has a healthy level of self-esteem, a high perception of herself, and carries herself like the queen that she is. I don't know any that have a closet full of dark clothes. I don't. Okay, that typically usually represents something else that's going on that the woman is avoiding. She's avoiding. And if you avoid it, ladies, if you deny your truth, if you deny it, you can't heal it. Okay? You cannot change what you will not acknowledge. You have to own it, ladies. You just have to be honest with yourself. You have got to be honest with yourself about what's going on in your life, okay? That's the only way that you're going to heal. That's the only way that you'll be able to not sound like a broken record. That's the only way that you're going to get to the healing that you need, is by recognizing it, being aware of it and owning it, and then making a decision to change it. Okay? You have to still decide, because you can recognize it, and some ladies are like, yeah, and they're like, whatever, and they just continue on down. They just continue on the low vibrational path, unfortunately. Whereas my hope, of course, and intention for my queens, because I hold you, of course, in a very high regard, and you know that. I tell you guys, I tell you ladies, if any of you have listened to the podcast, you know that I mention I hold you all in a very high regard. And actually for the men too. Hello, queens and kings don't settle. Both. Queens and kings don't settle. That's the name of the poetry books. So no, I hold you guys in a high regard. Royalty, okay? Royalty. So you have to still make a decision to want to heal that, ladies, okay? But you you're just so worthy of so much, ladies. Ugh. I mean, who runs the world? Girls, okay? We really are. My men, you guys know, you guys are gifts too. Of course, I will tell you that. However, ladies, we are really, truly gifts. We really are, okay? Men, okay, cannot live without us. Can we just be real? They can't. They can't. They can't operate without us. Can we just be real? I mean, we were created as the helpmeet for them. Hello, okay? But seriously, when it comes to your attire, which is what the reflection tonight is about in the book, the poem called Attire, okay? How are you showing up? Okay? What do your clothes say about you? There's a quote, you probably, I'm sure some of you have heard it, but the quote pretty much says, dress how you want to be addressed. Okay? That's not just for men. Dress how you want to be addressed. Okay? So Again, I'm not saying you need to look like you're going to a photo shoot. Okay. I'm not saying that. Okay. But you can be presentable. Presentable. You should be presentable. Okay. How are you going out into the world? Okay. What what's your, it's almost like saying, what's your brand? Okay. What is your brand? And absolutely men know the ladies that have low self-esteem because it your whole energy, again, your clothes, usually all of that can tell. We can tell, and not even just for men really. As another woman, clearly I can tell, we can tell a woman who doesn't have, you know, high confidence. You can tell how she carries herself, how she walks, her, you know, shoulders slumped over, bad posture. Like, mm-mm. Royalty carries themselves differently, honey. Oh, you know what? Oh my gosh, I swore that I was supposed to put the crown on. Oh, I totally forgot because I had a conference call and my mind was somewhere else. Oh, so I was supposed to wear my crown for the ladies, only for the Queendom tips. It's not far, but hold on, ladies. Let me get it. I did say it came to me um, for me to wear the crown when I do the Queendom tips, and I just totally forgot. I'm sorry, but let me hold on, ladies. Let me get it for you. Okay, so here is my, I guess with the light it's a glare, but here is my current crown. Let's see. Yeah, I got the divine inspiration. It said wear the crown when you do the Queendom tips. So little late. Let's see. I can't even see right here. Is that, no? That's not straight. Oh Lord. Oh God. Ah. Oh my goodness. Ah, no. Yeah. Okay. No. All right, ladies. I'm sorry. This is just not working out. This is so terrible. But you see, be authentic. Okay, be authentic. I'm not perfect. Oh my God. I can't even get the thing on there. Okay. I think this is as good as it's going to get. Okay, well, there you go. I was supposed to wear the crown. I will have a sticky note to remind myself next time. I know, this is funny. All right, this is my current crown for winning the Miss. Okay, I'm done. Ladies, here's the crown. Here is the crown. Oh my God. Anyway, hold on, you guys. What is that? Hold on, you guys. What did I'm trying to see? Ah, okay. Thank you, Jabron. I was like, what is that? Okay, so what he just posted, here's the crown. I'm just holding it. I'm just gonna hold it so you guys can see. Okay, I'm done. I'll have it on for the Queendom tip next time. Okay. Um, so he just posted, thank you. Let's see. So it says, my boss told me, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. Yes, it's a picture of Batman. Absolutely. So thank you for that. Yes, dress for the job you want, not the job that you have. Yes, thank you. I mean, it's universal. You know, this is the Queendom tip. This is the week for my queens, the ladies. But I mean, it's a universal tip because I have the same type of poem in the book for the men too. I don't know if I called it attire or not, but if I wouldn't be surprised if the same thing came up for the men next week. But like I said, I do everything from a space of letting it flow, and I just kind of ask God, hey, what do they need? What am I supposed to give them? and it comes. So it may or may not. But I will do the men next week, and I'll come back around, of course, again to my queens, and I'll have the crown on. But anyway, yes, your attire speaks. It really does. You want to show up in a do-rag, curlers in your hair, just no sense of style. Not because scroll down. Hold on, wait. Scroll down that picture. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I think I missed it. I must have missed something. Scroll down. Oh, okay. Now I'm sitting in a disciplinary meeting. I know that's right. I know that's right. Okay. Okay. Now I'm sitting in a disciplinary meeting dressed as Batman. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But the point is, you want to dress how you want to be addressed. Okay. So some people are keen on law of attraction. Some people think it's woo woo craziness. Okay, whatever you have is your belief is your belief. But what I will say um, is the principle. Okay, the principle of acting as if. I do believe in that. Acting as if. So Mike Dooley, he has a DVD called Thoughts Become Things. Okay. If you go to tut.com, www.tut.com, okay, I would get the DVD called Thoughts Become Things. And what he talks about, ladies, is that every once in a while, you should splurge. So if you a good example that I think is a good analogy, so you can just kind of get it, is the one where he talked about, like, if you are always buying the cheapest of the cheapest stuff, right? You go into the grocery store and you're buying the cheapest of the cheapest all the time. Like, what signal? What's the energy, in other words? Like, what's the signal that you're giving out to the universe about what you think about, like, your finances and where you're at? It's like you're always shopping for the lowest of the lowest. And so he's saying every once in a while, splurge. Keyword, every once in a while. Okay, no one's telling you to empty your bank accounts. No one's telling you to go broke. Okay, every once in a while to splurge. So every once in a while, get the regular name brand cereal, for example. You get Honey Nut Cheerios. You don't get the Product 19 version, okay? Or the Product 19 cheese. That's what we used to call it, the Product 19 cheese, okay? You get the name brand, okay? Because you want to, it's like acting as if you want to start to plant those seeds, okay, for the future that you want to draw to you, okay? You want to plant those seeds, okay? But you can't do that, and you're not going to manifest sort of a better life, if you will, or a bigger life, or sort of bigger goals, if you're always shopping and thinking from such a lower level. And it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense, okay? So if we're talking about your clothes, ladies, okay, if you want to be a CEO, if you want to work your way up to the top in corporate America, well, I would like you ladies to think about that woman, okay? Is there a woman that is someone that you follow, someone that you like? Is there a woman that is maybe a mentor or could be a mentor? Wherever it is that you're trying to get to, okay? Let me scroll down. Thank you, that's my cousin. Hey, Chris. If that's where you're trying to get to, okay, think about how she dresses. How does she carry herself? Okay, if you want to rise to the top, you want to go up the corporate ladder. And you could be an entrepreneur, of course. Hello. But I'm just giving you an example. How does that woman dress? Do you think she just throws some clothes on in the morning? Huh? Do you think she just throws anything on and just walks out the house like she doesn't care at all about, her appearance? This high level executive woman, you think that's how she walks out of the house? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, so think about that. If there's a woman that is where you want to be, just think about, how does she carry herself? What do you think her closet looks like? What do you think her closet looks like? Okay, I kid you not. I do I have my notebook? It's actually on the couch and I'm not moving again. So I wrote down, let's see, we're in July. We're at the end of July. I want to say maybe April-ish. I wrote down the 8-figure woman. I'm just being honest. I'm real. I keep it real with you guys. I tell you the truth about what's going on with me and how I am, what's going on. Okay, because we need to be that. Okay, I'm real and I'm human just like you. So I wrote down in my one of my notebooks the 8-figure woman, and I think I asked myself the question, like I wrote it out in my own handwriting, because there's power in writing stuff out with your handwriting, ladies. I talk about that all the time. There's power in writing stuff out with your handwriting, okay, your own handwriting, okay, versus typing it all the time. There's nothing wrong with typing, but there's power in writing stuff out in your own handwriting. And I wrote down how, what does the closet look like of the 8-figure woman? And I kid you not, this queen, of course, did some spring cleaning. I did some spring cleaning. And I just happened, right? I just happened to come across some clothes, like a website that has some really nice clothes and affordably priced. And I was like, I could wear that on stage if I were speaking at X, Y, and Z. I was like, that would be good if I was on stage. And that would be good. I could wear that. And I was like, and so it started a shift, okay? Because I'm thinking, how does the 8-figure woman dress? How does she dress? What does her closet look like? An 8-figure woman, okay? Well, that already lets you know where my mind is. How big I think. I mean, I'm beyond really 8 figures, because on my wall, it says the $100 million club, okay? I'm unapologetic about that, okay? Unapologetic. It says the $100 million club on my wall. I kid you not, okay? But for starters, 8-figure woman, 8-figure woman. So 8 figures, that's starting at 10 million. Decamillionaire, we're starting at 10 million. Right? 8-figure woman. So I said, what does the closet look like of the 8-figure woman? And guess what? I started to switch some stuff out. Okay? I kid you not. It's very natural. Okay? It's very, very natural, ladies. How you feel about yourself, it is going to be reflected on the outside. It absolutely is. Okay? You cannot deny your truth. You can't deny that truth, okay? How you feel on the inside is reflected on the outside, okay? And if you want to be a CEO, you can't even just say CEO, but we call it a C-level executive, 10-figure woman, 9-figure woman, 6-figure woman. You could just want to be a 6-figure woman, a successful woman, whatever it is that you want, ladies, okay? But I want you to think about your attire and how you're really showing up. And I want you to look in your closet. I really want you to do your spring cleaning, because we're in the summer. I guess it would be summer cleaning now. Okay, you should have done your spring cleaning already. Okay, but it's summer and it's not too late. It's not too late. Never ever too late. Okay, everybody's in a different space consciously, and that's okay. All right, you're not late. We'll just call it summer cleaning for you ladies. Okay, but go through your closet. I want you to look at your closet, and I want you to be honest with yourself about whether or not the clothes in your closet fit you. Do they fit you? Okay, not just do they fit you, okay, fit, but do they really fit you? Are these clothes reflective of who you are and who you're becoming? That is your assignment, ladies. Okay. And for the men listening on this Facebook Live, I always think podcast because of my podcast. Okay. For those of you men listening, you can tell that to your mother or your sister or your niece or your daughter, you know, have her go through her closet. Have her go through her closet. Like, just like there are women that listen on the men's session, same thing, you have men listening to the women's session. Like, we're here to help each other. We're both queens and kings. We have to help each other, okay? So let them know, like, share this with them, okay? Because I'm here, I'm just doing my assignment and what I'm supposed to do, okay? But I'm here, I'm absolutely here and showing up for my queens because I know there are women that need this. It's very clear. I mean, I was surprised that it came to me like, you need to talk about this week. Not because it's an issue, but I just didn't think like that. But based on something else that I saw, I was like, oh, I guess I do need to talk about that. So, yes, go through your closet, ladies. I want you to go through your closet. And I want you to be really honest with yourself about the clothes in your closet and whether or not they fit you. Do they fit you? Okay. Who are you right now? Okay. And who are you becoming? Who are you becoming, ladies? Who do you want to become? Okay. Who do you want to become? And I want you to do some spring cleaning, summer cleaning, and you may need to donate some of those clothes. Okay, donate. I'd rather you donate them. Okay, so that way you can make space. You can make space in your closet for clothes that will reflect where you're at now and where you're going. Where you're going. Okay? Because that's exactly what I did. There's space. I created the space in my closet for those clothes. Okay, and so guess what? The a resource then came to me where I could get some nice clothes, okay, that were affordably priced, that reflect where I'm at and where I see myself going, who I see myself becoming, okay? So yes, of course, men, you can do that too. But ladies, I'm so serious. Do your summer cleaning as far as your clothes. How do the clothes fit? I forgot her name, but oh man, I forgot her name. But my manager told me about her. She read her book. I think she's Asian. The woman she's referring to, I think she's Asian, and she was on, I want to say she was on maybe like Dr. Oz or something. And she was, talking about that. And something that she brought up was like, you should like pick up, so you'll pick up the shirt, for example. You'll pick up the shirt and then you'll like hold it like this and you'll see how the shirt feels. Like like your energy, you're checking to see how the shirt feels. So it's not, you don't even have to put it on. Okay. It's just when you pick up the shirt and you're, like, and if you don't even feel good with the shirt in your hands, it probably shouldn't go on your body. You don't even feel good holding it. Okay. So that's probably a shirt that you might want to donate. Okay. Because everything has energy. Like everything has energy. And if you don't like how you feel, ladies, okay, that is going to manifest in some kind of way. If you don't like the clothes that you're wearing, like I said, you're just throwing something on, that affects how you feel. It affects how you feel, okay? So this is why you want to be mindful of your attire, what you're wearing, your wardrobe, what you wear affects how you feel. It affects how you feel, ladies, okay? And my royalty, my queens, you need to feel good. Hello. I mean, fabulous, fantabulous, phenomenal. I mean, there's so many other positive words I can use to describe us. I mean, we're like the greatest creation on earth. Hello. Hello, we're women. We're the most powerful on this earth. Hello, we're women. Okay, what is your superpower, ladies? I'm a woman, goddammit. Excuse my language. So I'm just saying, like, ladies, no. Okay, no more of the low vibrational stuff and just really not caring. Okay, you should love yourself enough to do the work. Okay, to do the inner work, so you can become aware of why that's even been acceptable for you. You know, what space have you been in that has been acceptable for you to just, you know, go out like you don't care, to just show up in the world without a care or concern about your presentation, okay? It does say a lot about you. It does say a lot about you. And as you see in the comments, for those of you, of course, that'll be listening to the replay of this, like he said, guys can smell the low self-esteem. But guess what? Women, I'm a woman, we can see it. From one queen to another, like we can see it, you know? And so naturally, queens uplift queens. And so I want you all to be empowered. I want you to love yourselves and increase your self-love and increase your self-esteem and increase your confidence, okay? But you have to do the inner work, okay? And if you just keep denying that truth, you're not going to heal, ladies. Okay, I know you don't want to admit like you have low self-esteem, but don't feel bad. We've all been there. Like, this is a journey, ladies. It's a journey. It is a journey. Okay, we've all started somewhere. Like, every woman has made mistakes. Every man has made mistakes. Like, you're not supposed to be perfect. I'm not asking that. I'm not expecting that of you. I don't believe in perfection. You will normally hear me just say, I do believe in progression. It's never ever about perfection. It's about progression. I want you guys to be progressing in your lives, progressing, breaking cycles, you know, not sounding like a broken record all the time, shattering whatever type of limiting beliefs that you have that you've been holding on to that are holding you back and keeping you in prison mentally, that would have you come out into the world looking like who done it and what. No, no. Okay, but you have to do the work to figure that out. Okay, and so I really do. I'm getting ready to go, but I want you all, hey Gabs, I want you all to do that. Go in your closet. That's your homework, ladies. I didn't think I was giving you guys homework, but that is your homework. Okay, that is your homework to do your summer cleaning now. It's spring cleaning in the No More Broken Records book. This one, hold on, in that in this one, in the No More Broken Records book, okay? That is a whole chapter called Clean House. And I talk about that, the cleaning of the clothes and cleaning out stuff. Okay, you've got to make space, okay, for the things that you want in your life. And so if you want to become this, you know, higher vibrational woman and this 8-figure woman or this CEO or, you know, whatever it is that you want to do, ladies, that is clearly probably higher than where you're at now, then you're going to have to raise your vibration. You're going to have to, you know, raise your consciousness. You're going to have to step your game up. Okay, even in the clothes department, you're going to have to step your game up, ladies. And it does not mean you need to go out and buy designer everything. No, no, no. No, no, no. Okay, you make the clothes, designer or no designer. You make the clothes, ladies. You make the clothes. Your energy, your style. You can shop at Walmart or Target. Can we? No, 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 no. I'm not saying you need to go out and shop at Nordstrom. Okay, you do what works for you. You do what works for you. But keeping in mind the principle that I did talk about earlier, and I really suggest that you guys get the DVD. It's called Thoughts Become Things, and it's on Mike Dooley's website, tut.com, okay? Excuse me, he's like another one of the spiritual teachers per se. And he's cool, he's cool. He was also in the movie The Secret, which is about the law of attraction. So that principle of acting as if and kind of splurging every once in a while, yes, that's their homework, Elliot. they need to clean their closet out. They need to go through the closet. And if that comes up for you guys next week, I'm going to tell you guys to do the same thing because it's important. Like, dress how you want to be addressed. And like the picture that he put up, which I still have it up, like the picture that he put up, it said, my boss told me, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. So it's kind of like the same principle of acting as if. So if you were the CEO of the company, if you were the 8-figure woman, you know, if you were whatever level you're trying to get to, you would probably be dressing differently, right? You would feel differently, you'd be dressing differently. Like, that's why I said, think about whoever it is that you're trying to become. Okay. And if there's just, you know, a woman who you admire, we can just say if there's a woman that you admire, ladies, okay, I assume you admire her because she probably has confidence. You know, I imagine she has a healthy level of self-respect. Okay. Think about how she shows up in the world. How does she show up? What's her energy? How does she dress? How does she carry herself? And then you might want to take some tips from her. Think about it from that standpoint. What is she like? What do you think her closet looks like? Okay. You think she has a whole closet of dark clothes? Probably not. Probably not. Okay. And like I said, anyone who has a closet full of dark clothes, there's probably something else going on in here that you're not healing and you're not addressing, ladies. And you cannot change what you won't acknowledge. Okay. And that hurt and that pain, whatever it is that's clogging your heart space, it has an effect on how you're showing up in the world and what you're even able to receive. Like, God could be trying to send you blessings, ladies, but you can't receive them because this is like clogged up so badly, okay, because of whatever it is that you're holding on to or you're not addressing. Okay, you're not doing the work to heal it. Okay, so it manifests in different areas. And something as simple as, for example, a closet full of dark clothes, no color, no light, no light. Okay, and that's not something you deserve better than that, ladies. You're royalty, for God's sake. You deserve better than that. Okay, you deserve better than that, ladies. You deserve better than that. Okay, you deserve the life that you want. You deserve the love that you want. Okay, you deserve that position that you're trying to get. You deserve that promotion, ladies. You deserve to be an 8-figure or a 9-figure woman or a 6-figure woman. Okay, you deserve that, ladies. You deserve that. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. Okay, that's nothing for you to be ashamed of. There's nothing for you to feel bad about. Okay, you should want more. Yes, we stay in gratitude and we're grateful for everything that we have right now. Okay, absolutely. But that doesn't mean you can't desire more because we should be progressing. As humans, we're supposed to be evolving and growing. So it's okay to want more. So yes, if you want that promotion, you want that C-level position, okay, you want to ride up the corporate ladder, blessings. I send you nothing but blessings to that, okay? But you're going to have to make some changes in your life. And some of you queens, you need to work on your wardrobe. Okay, you need to work on your wardrobe. Okay, again, because I'm getting out of here. Again, you don't have to have all designer clothes. Can you have designer clothes? Yes. But is that necessary? No, because you make the clothes, whether it's designer or not. You bring your personal style. You bring your confidence. You bring your style to the clothes. Okay? You do that. You make the clothes. The clothes don't make you. You make the clothes. And that's based on how you feel in here. Okay? And that's why you have to work on here first, because that's what affects everything. If you feel good here, you'll feel good here, like outer world. You'll feel good here. Okay? And that we can see that. You can tell that based on how a woman carries herself and how she dresses. You can tell that. Come on. Come on. You know, queen to queen, when I see another queen, I'm just like, look at her. Oh my God. I'm just like, oh my God. Did you see the, oh my God, look at my queen. She is just fabulous. Oh, I'm loving it. Oh my goodness. I love that, honey. Queens, I love you guys. And so I don't understand what the competition and cattiness and all that other stuff is about. That's not what this podcast, I keep saying podcast, oh my gosh, what this Facebook Live is about. But no, okay. I am in awe. I love, I'm love. I don't understand why. I mean, I understand why because of how we're so poorly conditioned as women. I get why, but like, I don't understand why we have that there. But me, I know there's this woman. Her name is Jessica Mosley. She's the CEO of oh my God, Ms. CEO. But she's fabulous, and she always posts on her Facebook timeline stuff about like loving to see other women win, and like always positive. And I just love that. And I'm like, I don't understand why you wouldn't want another woman to win. I love it when I see another woman with some bad shoes. I'm like, yes. When I see her, decked out and just fabulous and fantabulous, I'm just like, look at my queen. I'm like, look at her. I'm just like, yes, honey. Like, I'm sending her positive love and light. I am energetically sending her nothing but love. I am just complimenting her and sending her nothing but love. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. But you can pick that up. How she carries herself, she's put together well. Like, as a woman, I mean, I'm heterosexual, but I'm just saying, imagine I'm a woman and I'm like, oh my God, look at her. She's just, oh my goodness. I imagine what the men think. If I'm a woman, complimenting and not like turned on, but like, I'm like, wow, look, just queen this, honey. If I'm feeling that, I can only imagine what the men are thinking, right? That's attractive, ladies. That's attractive. A woman that's carries herself. Oh, of course, Elliot, of course. That's what I'm here for. God gave me the divine inspiration to do Queens Don't Settle and Kings Don't Settle. So that's why I'm here. Okay. And I hate to say this out loud, but I'm just looking to hearing about some upcoming projects that you're working on, Mr. Adams. That's all I'm going to say. You better duel me. That's all I'm going to say. But yes, if I feel that way, I can only imagine how the men feel. So, again, men can pick up on that, ladies. They can pick up, and so can we. I mean, we can pick up on that. So just be mindful of your attire. Okay, be mindful of your attire, and that is your assignment for the last time. Summer cleaning. It is spring cleaning technically, based on the chapter in the No More Broken Records book. But I forgot to show the No More Broken Records book, and your book, excuse me, ladies, is Queens Don't Settle. Okay, Queens Don't Settle. That is your book. Everything is on Amazon, and as usual, I will put let me type that in right now. The website, my website is queensdon'tsettle.com, and it has the podcast, the link to the podcast on there, since I keep referencing the freaking podcast. It has my YouTube channel, of course, the books, the links to the books on Amazon, and the podcast as well. Okay. Queens Don't Settle. There it is. Yes. .com. Okay. So I love you, Queens. Oh, I absolutely love you. Like, we are just all that and a bag of chips. You really are. Some of you just don't know the power that you have. That's all. You've got to just rise in your queenness. That's all. We're all in different places consciously as far as our mindset. We're all in different places, but I am here in love with you and for you, and I know that you have it in you, ladies. You have it in you. Every woman is a queen, even if she doesn't know that, and no one's told her that. Like, she is. She is. And it's little things that we do sometimes that over time, it's the little things that over time turn into those bad habits. It's the little things that year after year after year after year after year, you develop, okay, and they turn into bad habits. Okay, and then next thing you know, you've just, you know, all these years have gone by and you're not in the place that you know, want to be, and you're in a low space, and again, not showing up for yourself, and that again shows up in even your attire, okay? But it's never too late. It's never too late to come back. I'm trying to reel you back. It's never too late to reel you back in, okay, and come back to queenness, okay? Come back to the royalty that you are and always have been, okay? You are the daughter of the Almighty King of all kings, divine royalty, okay? It's never too late. It's never too late to get back on track, to get your life together, to not sound like a broken record, to do something different. It's not too late to go in your closet and do your spring slash summer cleaning. It's not too late, okay? But it is, it's very important. It is important, okay? You should be going out in the world uh, in a place of how you want to really be seen. Dress how you want to be addressed. You know, what is your personal brand? What's your personal style? Like, what's your personality? Don't try to be someone you're not, ladies. That's ridiculous and that's inauthentic. And you know, I don't do that. Okay, authenticity. Okay, authenticity. Okay, don't try to be someone you're not. What's your style? What is it that you like? Okay, what is it that you like? Who are you, and who are you trying to become? Who do you see yourself becoming? Okay, and that's why I said, do the clothes in your closet fit you? Not just literally fit you, but do they fit you? Like who you are and who you see yourself becoming. Okay, so you might need to just do some spring slash summer cleaning. And I just suggest that you donate the clothes, okay? There are plenty of shelters, I'm sure, wherever you are, whether you're in the US, overseas, there's a shelter, I'm sure, that you can donate the clothes to. And therefore, you will open up the space for new clothes and clothes that fit you. They fit you and they fit who you're becoming. And that's what I want you to have in your closet. Those clothes, okay? That's what I want you to have. And that's how you should be going out into the world as the fabulous queen that you are. And carrying your health, carrying yourself high, carrying your head high, and owning who you are and being unapologetic about who you are and the God-given gifts, talents, and abilities that you have. Unapologetic queenness. That's how you should be going out, okay? You're not to shrink or minimize for anyone, ladies, anyone. And so you walk out of your house looking fabulous and feeling fabulous. Oh, how can you, how can men not be attracted to you when you go out in that kind of energy? You look good, you feel good, and you feel good from inside here, okay? You feel good inside here, so therefore that is reflected on the outside. And can I just add smelling good too, honey? Oh, honey, I just bought some new perfume. Well, not just bought it, but I had this perfume. Oh, I'm just so grateful that I came across it. Like, they don't even have it anymore. So I had to get something different. I ain't gonna tell you what it is. Yes, I'm keeping that to myself. But it just smelled so good. And that's another thing, ladies, like looking good, you know, you feel good on the inside, you then look good because you're going to choose clothes based on the feeling good in here. You're going to choose attire that also makes you feel good. But I want to add smelling good. Oh, honey, you talk about a triple threat. Like, and you smell good. Like, I just know I feel good when I smell good too. And ladies, think about it. You know, when you go out, and even if you're just, you know, mingling, and a man passes by you and he smells good, oh, you're just like, oh my God, what, wait, who's that? Who is he? Right? So again, but it all starts here. Okay. And that's what I want you guys to get. I want you to work on the heart space. I want you to clean out. I want you to like clean up the heart space. Okay. Do the inner work, do the self-reflection. So that way it'll be a very natural thing for you to want to go through the process. Okay. To clean your closet out, to have clothes that reflect who you are and who you're becoming. It'll be a very natural process for you because this will be cleaned up. Okay. Because you deserve it, ladies. You're royalty. Hello, you're royalty. You're royalty. And it should speak to that, okay? It should speak to that, okay? Like I said, I will have the crown on next time like I was supposed to. But yes, yeah. Okay, there's the crown. There's the crown. There it is. There it is. Yay, Miss Model Beauty USA. Yeah. So anyway, I love you, queens. Let me get out of here. Damn, I went over an hour. My bad. I wasn't supposed to do that. But I love you, queens. I absolutely love you. You are just, you are just like the greatest gift to man. Like, if you just knew your power, ladies, if you just knew your power and just how fantabulous and wonderful you are, ladies, you would feel differently. If you really knew the power that you have as a woman, oh, honey, you would operate differently, okay? So I love you, queens. Own who you are. Love yourselves. Love yourselves. Increase your confidence. Increase your self-esteem. Do the inner work on yourself, okay? And your homework assignment, yes. Okay, do your homework assignment. Because I'm sure you'll feel differently. If you're not wearing the clothes and you're not feeling good, so therefore you're not choosing clothes that make you feel like you're on that higher level already, it has a different effect. It really does, okay? So I just want to remind you, ladies, you're so worthy. You really are. You're so worthy of everything that you want, all of your heart's desires, the love that you want, the promotion you want, the house that you want. If you want kids, that, whatever it is that you want, you're worthy and deserving of that. But this particular uh, session was about the poem called Attire. Okay, so go out. You should be going out into the world how you want to be addressed. Dress how you want to be addressed. Okay, you don't have to look like a beauty queen. Okay, um, but you should look presentable. Okay, I tell the men the same thing. You should look presentable. Okay, presentable. Okay, so we're going to have a little bit more as a queen, your royalty. We're going to have a little bit more care about how we're showing up in the world. Okay, because you're representing yourself, your brand, who you are. You're representing yourself, your queenness, right? You're representing you. And what am I going to see? Like if I looked in your closet, what would I see? If I saw how you showed up today, what would I think? Solely based on your wardrobe. Okay. I mean, think about a job interview. If somebody comes in there with sweatpants on and sneakers and a cut-off t-shirt, that interviewer is going to be like, I'm sorry, are you here for the interview? Right? Because they're not dressed appropriately. Okay. They just threw something on and just decided to show up to an interview like that. Right? Right? You think it's crazy, but you'd be surprised what some people do. But if you're not in a space of consciousness to even recognize that, then yeah, you don't know. And that's why I say you have to do the inner work first. So it's no different, ladies. Like, dress how you want to be addressed, and you want to go out into the world, okay, as the queen that you are. And so your clothes affect how you feel. And I want you guys to be wearing clothes that make you feel good, okay? Wear clothes that make you feel good, okay? And just a little tad bit that I just added in was, smell good too. Why not? Smell good. You feel good, therefore you look good. Why not smell good? Why not smell good, right? But anyway, yes, it's already late, ladies, and I got to work tomorrow too. So I love you, queens. I absolutely love you. The queen loves you. You're a queen from one queen to another. I absolutely, absolutely love you. Uh, you're a powerful woman. You're powerful beyond measure. You're a beautiful creation of God. You're perfect right now, no matter how much you weigh on the scale, if you've got a scar, if you got a pimple, like, it doesn't matter, ladies. You're beautiful, okay? You're beautiful and you're enough and you're perfectly imperfect right here, right now, okay? And there's really nothing you can't do or nothing you can't be. Nothing at all. Like, no, there are no limits, ladies. None. None. Okay. So whatever it is that you're thinking or dreaming about or you want to do, you can do. It's really, it's already yours divinely. And it's your divine birthright. But as far as your attire, yes, wear clothes that make you feel good. Okay. Thank you. Yes, wear clothes that make you feel good because it affects how you show up. It affects how you feel. It really does. Your wardrobe makes a difference, ladies. Okay. So with that, the Queen bids you good night. And up next week, of course, is the men. I'm back to the men because, like I said, I alternate weeks. I did the men last week, so this is the week for the queens, and then next week I'll go back to the men. But yes, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please definitely listen to the podcast. The podcast is called Queens Don't Settle. It's on Anchor, Spotify, Podbean, Google Podcasts. But if you just go right to my website, Queens Don't Settle, and you scroll down all the way to the bottom, I have the links for the podcast and the YouTube channel. So it's just easier. It's just easier. If you go through Anchor though, I should probably put that one up. If you go through Anchor, Anchor has all of the platforms that the podcast is on. Let me see if I can at least get that up. Anchor. Yeah, that one has all 10 of the different places where the podcast is. But yes, please, definitely, queens. It's for you and men. I said that before. Like, you can listen because the principles that I typically talk about apply to men as well. In general, right? In general, they apply to men. But there's the podcast. Yes. No. Well, it didn't come up how I thought it was going to. Maybe I need to edit it. Let's see. Let me try it again. Okay, well, at least, well, there's the podcast. It's on Anchor. And it's just, it has all the platforms on that one. So I love you, queens. I absolutely love you. Okay, love yourselves. Increase your self-love. Know your worth, ladies. Know your worth. And wear clothes that make you feel good because you're worth it, okay? You are absolutely worth it, all right? I love you. I love you. I love you. And I will talk to you guys in, I guess, 2 weeks, okay? I forgot, Lori and I, we still do our prayer calls at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. I come on Tuesday and Thursday, and she comes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I put the prayer call. You'll see the flyer in my story usually, but I always post the replays. We, both of us, on our timelines, we post the replays to the prayer call. It's just an inspirational call, like words of encouragement, positivity, something positive in the morning. So those are posted on my Facebook pages as well, ladies. If you need that, everybody needs inspiration. Everybody needs encouragement and inspiration. So, of course, please definitely listen to it and share that because you never know who needs that encouragement, right? So yes, the prayer call is 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I come on Tuesday and Thursday, and she does Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yes, but the prayer line, the prayer calls are also on the podcast. So you can just that'd probably even be easier. Just go to the podcasts and listen to them on there. It'd probably just be easier, but it's up to you. It's up to you. But anyhow, queens, I'm here to serve you. I love you. I love you in my heart space. My queens, you're royalty. You're absolute royalty, and you're just powerful beyond measure. Okay, and wear clothes that you like and that make you feel good, okay? Because you're worth it, ladies. You're worth it, okay? With that, I bid you all a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you guys in a couple weeks, okay? I love you, I love you, I love you. Mwah. Bye-bye.